When you search on Google Maps across Kuala Lumpur and the Klang Valley in Western Malaysia, you will notice something rather peculiar. This untouched forest surrounded by urban sprawl. On the satellite view of the Greater Kuala Lumpur area, Ayer Hitam Forest Reserve is easily seen. It's the green square you see here, and it's all what's left of what was once a vast swath of rainforest reaching for kilometers to the south of KL. In the past decades, the city of Kuala Lumpur had expanded outwards of its perimeters, including into the satellite town of Puchong. But oddly, the urban expansion seemingly ignored this specific spot. Little known to people, this forest reservation area has rather interesting tales to tell us. Something fishy or supernatural may have occurred in this patch of land where a large rainforest resides. The gazetted forest reserve has shrunk from nearly 4,000 hectares in 1906 to just over 1,200 hectares today due to the unrelenting urban growth. You might wonder how this could happen. Being designated as a permanent forest reserve does not appear to provide as much protection as you might imagine. Developers are nibbling at its borders, and if they can get away with it, they will definitely want to build more over this valuable position. Many of you netizens have heard of the hyped up Japanese suicide forest, Aokigahara.
There are very few animals in Aokigahara,
which is eerily quiet, devoid of fauna, and has become a popular site for people to end their own lives. Apparently, Malaysia has its own version of it. Growing up in Puchong, a small town of 400,000 residents, I observed odd lights flying above the woods as a child, in multiple occasions. The forest reserve provides us who live in the suburban residential areas plenty of fresh air. The land is designated as a forest reserve illegal for people like us to trespass. Despite all the warnings given by authorities, the forest is still a popular hiking spot for people. It makes me wonder, what exactly are authorities hiding away from the public that they do not want us to know about the jungle? An interdimensional portal to other realms, perhaps? Not far away from the jungle in Puchong is this temple, Wakong Temple. This temple's most important relic are bones of a giant snake that used to live in this jungle. In 1923, a British officer came to Puchong on an expedition. He planned to clear the forest for development, but the local Chinese workers refused to follow his orders, as they had dreamt about a powerful spirit residing in the woods. The spirit needed 800 years to metamorphosize into a dragon, and demanded them to delay the forest burning so that he can complete his practice. All of the workers claimed to have seen the forest spirit in the form of a giant snake. Nobody should disturb the giant serpent, which is an embodiment of a deity. The British officer stubbornly disregarded their advice and went to proceed to burn the jungle. The blazing fires also swallowed the British officer, making him perish in flames together with the giant snake. The local Chinese workers felt a sense of regret. Hence, they built what is now Wakong Temple. The workers dreamt that as the inferno grew, a serpent is seen trying to fly into the sky but was swallowed by the fires, burnt into skeleton and ash. There was once someone caught a snake with a horn in a nearby pond, and that person was possessed by the divine spirit. Using the person as a medium to tell tales about his previous lifetimes, which includes being Emperor Shun of China. In 2005, the temple's committee members discovered golden-hued dragon bones, which they said belonged to the huge serpent. The same serpent who failed to ascend to the divine order and metamorphosize into a dragon. As a result, they built a pagoda in the temple to rest the remaining fractured bone fossils to allow visitors to pay their respects. When you look at Google Maps, you can see that Kuala Lumpur is full of highways. Driving is a big part of culture here in Malaysia. We also have local brands like Proton and Perodua. Thus, it is important to conduct maintenance on your cars, and AJ Autoworks is here to assist you. Do contact AJ Autoworks for the cheapest and best car maintenance services. I hope you all like this video. Please smash that subscribe button and leave your valuable comments below. And as always, thanks for watching.